אלמנות ויתומי צה"ל לשאת דברים.
Invitamos a Shlomi Nahumson, director del Departamento de Juventud de la organización, a decir unas palabras.
It was the year 1945 that the Allied forces won and the Second World War was over, and what was later known as the Jewish Holocaust was seems to be over. Jewish refugees from all over Europe found themselves flooding their continent, flooding their homes, but some of them tried their luck returning to their towns and their cities. There was one Jewish town in Poland with a Jewish majority called Kielce. Few of the survivors returned from Auschwitz and other camps to Kielce to try finding some of their remaining family, friends, and community members. They soon learned that very few of the thriving community in Kielce survived and returned to the town. But that was not the end of their journey. That was not the end of the tragedy. In 4th of July 1946, less than a year after the war was over, the Polish neighbors started a pogrom against these Jewish people that returned from hell. And in 4th of July 1946, many of the Jewish refugees, many of the members of the thriving Kielce community found their death in brutal pogrom. 2 years later, in 1948, Hebi Yad the miracle of the Jewish state of Israel took place. And the promise never again was heard all over Israel. Never again. And in 1976, when terrorists hijacked an Air France plane with passengers from France, from Israel, and from all over the world, and then decided that they're only going to keep hostage the Jewish passengers on that plane. Only the Jewish passengers, not the Israeli passengers. French, Israeli, other nationalities, they decided that they're going to keep only the Jewish passengers hostage. And then the promise never again was heard all over Israel. And it was soon translated to a government decision to fly an Israeli force led by Jonathan Netanyahu to rescue these people. They flew all over to Uganda in Africa, and in an unbelievable operation up until today, they rescued everyone that was taken hostage. Jonathan Netanyahu, the commander of that operation, died during the operation. Never again. But also, we learned again that freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. The fact that every morning I wake up and go to work, take my son to the kindergarten, eat my lunches, my dinners, go to sleep, able to fall asleep quietly. Freedom is not free. We owe our freedom to the people, the brave people of Israel, that decide, that make the decision to do the right thing and protect our country. In the early 2000s, the second Intifada started, and terrorist attacks took place all over the country. It was risky, it was dangerous to take a bus ride, to go into the mall, and to do our day-to-day things. It was almost impossible to live normal life in Israel. But it changed. It changed because Vadim Nozitz, David's father, it changed because Patrick and Dror, the fathers of Eli and Ori, left their homes knowing that that this has to be done, that they have a duty, that they have a role in the pages of Jewish history. And it changed. And I owe my normal day-to-day life to their fathers. In 2006, rockets were fired from Lebanon to northern cities and towns in Israel, targeting civilians, targeting schools, hospitals, houses. It was Nati, Noam's father, who left home, kissed his wife goodbye, and made sure that never again, that Jewish people will not suffer from this again. And in 2014, once again, Hamas in Gaza, targeting schools, kindergartens, towns, not just military forces. They targeted me and you. And it was Ori's father, Amos, who didn't think twice when he got closer and closer and closer to the dangerous border of Gaza and defended the Jewish state of Israel and the Jewish people. Freedom is not free. It is not. We owe our freedom in Israel to their fathers and their friends, to all of the brave soldiers in Israel, the ones who survived the wars and the ones who didn't. I would like to conclude with the first two sentences of the blessings of the state of Israel. אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו, ברך את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו, הגן עליה בעברת חסדך, ופרוס עליה סוכת שלומך. May God protect Israel, may God protect the Israeli and the Jewish people in Israel and all over the world. And on my behalf, but on behalf of all of us, I would like to say the blessings of the children to these 5 beautiful, brave, kind children that came with me here to Mexico. And I would like to bless them. ישמחם אלוהים כאפרים וכמנשה, ישמחן אלוהים כשרה רבקה רחל ולאה. יברככם אדוני וישמרכם, יאר אדוני פניו אליכם ויחונקם, יישא אדוני פניו אליכם ויעשה לכם שלום. May peace will come to Israel and the world, and we will know no casualties again. Thank you.